Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our March issue of Inside Darley. In the fire service news, it was interesting to see Elkhart Brass, a 110-year-old plus company, sold out to Safe Fleet, and who's a private equity group who currently owns Fire Research and ROM and Foam Pro and a couple of other companies. And those are both great companies. We wish them well, both strong partners of Darley, and interesting to see that, another family business down the tubes. Want to assure you all is well here at Darley, both from a financial standpoint and no plans to sell, and in fact, quite the opposite. We're actually looking at companies to buy. So if there's one that you see out there you think might be a good fit for our team, please reach out to us and let us know. The Fire Apparatus Manufacturers Association, or FAMA, released their industry statistics for 2014, both on the number of fire trucks that were shipped and the number of new orders. And looking at the new orders that were taken in 2014, it was interesting. The market was down 9% when compared to 2013. And that in 2013 compared to 2012 was up 25%. So the market's certainly sputtering. We're going to figure that out, and hopefully 2015 will be a strong year for the fire services. There really is a lot of pent-up demand out there. And if you're in the fire service and trying to figure out kind of where this is going, I encourage you to read this first article. It's called Leading in Uncertain Times. It's 6 lessons from USA presidents, and it's got some good stuff. It was in CEO Magazine on February 13th, and talks about making sure you understand how to interpret these signals and align your stakeholders and learn from your mistakes. So, and as well as some other great tips. And we here at Darley, we're just getting ready to work on our 5-year plan as we really work and strategize on where we're going to be heading till 2020. We'd love to get your input. We call it here adjusting our sails. So we do that both on a 5-year basis, and then every year we tweak our plan. So we'd love to hear from you. On the defense side of our business, we have our own trade shows, if you can imagine. They were called Darley Defense Days. We've now rebranded them through an outside marketing firm called In Defense, and we're going to be having them in San Diego and Fort Carson, out at Virginia Beach. We'll have them at Fort Bragg. We'd encourage you to sign up. Our second attachment is on that, and both in the Virginia Beach as well as the San Diego show. And the San Diego show is going to be held April 8th and 9th. We're going to have our board member, Admiral Joe McGuire, is going to be speaking at both of those. They're both heavy Navy communities, and Admiral McGuire was really the head of the Navy SEALs for a number of years, one of the most respected folks in that community. So come on out and hear what he has to say. It's going to be great. And if you're a vendor, either on our spec ops side or our fire side, we would encourage you to come to that show. In fact, last year, most of our shows had about 80 exhibitors at those, and they're very reasonable to attend, and hopefully you'll come out. It's a busy time of the year now, getting ready for the FDIC. You, our fire department and military customers, are probably always stressed, but those of us in our business, in the business world, this is a pretty hectic time of the year. And our third article here is just a great one. It's called How Successful People Stay Calm, and it's written by Dr. Travis Bradberry. Now, he is the author, #1 best-selling book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0, and you might remember we talked about emotional intelligence last month. But in any event, you might want to check this article out. It's got some great tips in there. Today, Dr. Bradberry and his team, his firm, actually consult over 75% of the Fortune 500 companies on in their executive coaching on emotional intelligence as well as hiring techniques. So some great stuff here. I'm in a complete agreement with it, with the exception of the one comment: don't ask what if questions. And at Darley, we're always asking what if. What if we did this? And maybe you don't want to do it when you're totally stressed out, but in any event, great stuff here that maybe you can take away, put it away into your Darley file folder at sometime you find yourself stressed out, you can pull that out. If you're going to be coming to the FDIC, we hope that you'll make plans to visit our booth. We also hope that you'll make plans to visit and come to our reception. It's going to be held Friday evening. That's April 24th. If you didn't receive an invitation on that, please contact your local salesman or write to me or Don Yumgren, and we'll be sure to get you all the details on that. We'd love to have you be a part of it. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.